Hey everybody, so my first Oakland City charter reform video got split essentially into two. One 5 minutes in length, the other 22 minutes. The 5 minutes one is actually based on the 22-minute one, but I didn't intend that. That was a quirk. So it occurred to me I needed to make a video that really just brought the basic points home. And the 22-minute one was an expansion on the basic point. The basic point is that the real problem with the city of Oakland is in the amount of time it takes to get something done. And I've used two examples in my previous video. One, economic development. It shouldn't take years upon years upon years upon years upon 6 to 7, 8 years, 10 years to get an economic development strategy, economic strategy finished. You should be able to do it in less than a week. And then, of course, there's the Oakland Police plan, technology plan. That could be written in a few hours or one day. It should be a skeleton that is, by its nature, expandable. And I can go give other examples and other examples and other examples. So what we need to do is we need to institute work rules as law. That is, for initiatives regarding such actions as a strategic plan, they should take no longer than 4 days. So they take 4 days, then put it into a type of city hopper of projects to be done by a special task force. And if something, and if there's even if there's a problem there in terms of backlog, then we put those to the city council saying, hey, we have a backlog with this, and the council can determine the degree to which that particular thing is important, needs to get done, and perhaps put more money into it to be done in a faster time frame. And then, excuse me for a second, and then I think the next issue is simply changing the law such that the city administrator is not a political appointee of the mayor. And so the city administrator then would take, let's say, instead of 5 votes, something like 3 to fire the city administrator, 5 votes and the mayor. So it has to come from the mayor. So therefore the mayor can hire the city administrator, but the mayor does not have firing ability of the city administrator alone. The mayor can initiate an action to fire, but it has to be backed by 3 city council members. That way, we have some continuity, we have some cohesion in leadership, and we don't have a mayor that is allowed to run off unchecked with power and abilities to act childish. The mayor has to share power to a degree with the city council and has to be more mindful of the city council's needs. And the city administrator has to represent the mayor, but balance what the mayor wants with what the council wants. And that is what city managers and city administrators really do, isn't it? So then, but my point is that you can't take away the power of the mayor, as Stephen Falk's proposal purports to do, and just simply switch it back to council manager, even though I agree that Oakland ran better as a council manager form of government. But the reason why we had not 1 but 2 votes that got us to a strong mayor system, and it really is a strong mayor system if you know Oakland's system, the previous one, this really is a strong mayor system. By our definition, I'm not talking about what the rest of the country does, by our definition. But my point is, the reason we got there is because Oaklanders wanted a mayor that had accountability. The question is, does what Mr. Falk present and his wife present offer accountability to the citizens? And at first glance, my answer is no, absolutely not. No. And giving the mayor veto power is kind of a big whatever to me, because that's not the problem. The problem really has to do with speed of response. Everyone complains about it, speed of response. And these reform proposals do not address that at all. My ideas and my take do, because that's where the real problem is. We have a problem with institutional memory. So there, I laid it out. That's the short version. Subscribe to the Vlog Report with Zenny62 and bookmark ZennyReport.com. We'll see you. And no, I haven't met Stephen Falk. He's never called me. He can call. I take everybody's call. I've been around longer than he has in the context of Oakland government. Call.